Oh, whoa, everybody. It's time for us to play Slay the Princess, which means we're gonna be slicing and dicing up in here. Yes, indeed, dandy. Let's get right on into it. Good evening, and welcome to Slay the Princess. This is a love story, allegedly. Content warning. This is a horror game and is not intended for all audiences. Please visit our website, Black Tabby Games, if you need a full list of content warnings. Yikes, it's that many that they had to add the list on the side. Yikes. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects as well as parallax effects that on rare occasions can cause motion sickness in players. If either of these cause health issues for you, you can disable them in the game's preferences. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. 888. Let's go. So we are gonna do new game goes. Why not? Let's go for it. I want to try and get as many endings as I can in this run. I'm interested to see which endings I get, just running in there and guns blazing and just trying my best, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's time to slay this princess, bro. And that's what I feel like I'm gonna do. I feel like I'm gonna go in there, I'm just be like, alright, you know what, shorty? We about to slay you. I don't want to hear no cuts, no butts, no sugar buns about it. But the other problem is, I feel like she'd be like, yo, what are you slaying me for, bro? What did I do to you? You know? And then she'll be mad at us forever. So I'm like, I got mixed feelings, to be honest, about what I should do here. Like, part of me wants to play the nice route. Maybe let's just be nice. Let's just be nice up front. And hello? Hello? I was not expecting that to happen if I lingered on the starting soon screen too long. Now I'm a little scared about this split situation we got going on here. Hello? Let's be nice first. Let's give her the opportunity to give
You're
us
on a path
reason
in
to
the
be mad
woods,
at her.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her, If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Yikes. End of the world? What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason why she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? That princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Oh, we have so many choices. So many freaking choices we have. Oh me, oh my. Let's see what's down here. Turn around, leave, silently continue to the cabin. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Oh no. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Do I need some sort of reward for doing this? Oof. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? That part!
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
How you know that?
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but
Oof.
surely you're not one of those.
Double
right?
oof. Alright, let's just go.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oof.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oof. Alright. Guess we're gonna proceed.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are
Not
painted in
musty.
a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright, well, I'm gonna do it wrong then. I'm not gonna give her a reason to judge me. I'm gonna go in.
The door to the
completely
basement creaks
innocent
open,
and see what she
revealing a
does.
staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ooh, she sounds a little scared.
Hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Well,
You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Continue down the stairs. I'm here to save you. Hi. Let's just go downstairs. I think we should just go downstairs. Yeah.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done.
How?
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you.
You said I'm begging you.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Maybe? Question mark? Hold on, let's talk a bit first. I'll see what I can do. Okay.
You're only making this more difficult.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
Yikes.
No, you're doing the right thing.
I guess I should have
Walk
said
up
let's
to the
talk
chains
first.
binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Yikes.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I don't got nothing, girl.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day.
With their bare hands,
They wouldn't have
let's
just
go.
left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
She actually sounds nice.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
With what?
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
That part.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Oof.
You hear the click of a lock sliding into
oof.
place. Is someone else here?
Try the door, return to the bottom of the stairs. Hey, let me out of here.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed
Stop
to.
talking to me like that, bro.
Easier for whom?
That part.
Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Oh, she sounds like she's about to cry, bro.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Aw.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Aw.
She barely
Oh,
hesitates before raising
hello?
her arm to her mouth,
Hello?
her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Hello? Ma'am. Ma'am, I would not
As she
suggest
rips
that.
her flesh from her
Ma'am?
bone, a
Ma'am.
sound comes from behind you,
Ma'am?
the clang of bouncing metal.
Ma'am.
It's the blade from upstairs.
Ma'am.
You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
That's crazy. So whether I choose the blade or not, it comes. Ray's gonna be nice the first time, see what happens.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade
Look at her
against the
mouth.
ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the
If
unyielding
she's
chain
gonna hurt herself
binding
anyway,
her
we
to
might
this
as well.
place. You cut into her flesh.
Oh, that's gross. That's gross.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Oh god, that's gross.
Her limb falls to the ground,
That's disgusting.
and the heavy chains follow suit.
Oh my gosh, it makes
She
me a little
didn't so
nauseous.
much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
That's disturbing.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as
Oh
her
god,
gaze
that's
meets
so
yours,
creepy.
blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
No, 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 no.
How is she still smiling after everything?
That's what I want to know.
It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
That's disturbing.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Okay. Guess we're gonna approach the locked door. Hope that the friendship.
We won't have any of
Look,
that.
there's
The
blood on the
stakes are
dagger
too
now.
high. You can't just let her
Power of
escape
friendship
into the
will
world.
open the door.
No. I can't just let her escape into the world. As the princess approaches the bottom
Hello?
stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
I didn't ask to do that.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that.
Excuse me?
Watch me.
What are you doing?
What? Excuse me?
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Oh, don't sound like
Your
that.
body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
Oh no.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Look at her face.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Oh no. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Move it away from the princess.
As your body
Look at her
remains frozen in
face.
stubborn
Aw.
resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
No.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands.
Let's go.
What
Let's go.
are you doing?
I like how the mouse cursor
sorry.
changes too.
I'll try to be quick.
Yo, try to be quick. Hello?
She plunges
Excuse
it into
me?
your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew.
Excuse
It
me?
is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Why are you stabbing me?
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Hello?
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake.
What the nani?
For her sake. Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture.
Hello.
The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
That's wild.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that
I
slices
feel like
its
the narrator
way
is
into
mad
your
at us
body.
by the way he's talking right now.
I'm sorry.
Yikes.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry.
My feelings are hurt.
With one last thrust of the knife,
At least
your
she's
legs give
apologizing
out
while she
beneath
does
you.
it.
You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Jeez. Well, that escalated quickly.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
Slay
is a
us
cabin.
instead, cause she wildin', bro.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this happened already? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? Oof. We're just gonna proceed with the cabin. No, let's say the. Yeah.
I can assure you that you're not dead. And to answer your second question, you're here to slay the princess. I literally told you that a second ago.
Stop being rude. You're so annoying. So disrespect.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Hello?
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
Wow.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. Sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
And a oop.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all this really did happen. What happened and why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Well...
Those are two very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. You were the one who did us in, villain. Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price. I beg to differ. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything?
I don't like that
If you're
you're
asking
knocking me
that,
out
it sounds
here.
to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Rude.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
And
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
oh, these are the questions, bro.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Well,
She would never.
she
She's a
would
perfect
never.
angel that you
She's a
cruelly
perfect
imprisoned as part
angel.
of some convoluted, dastardly scheme.
It's a scheme.
Convoluted. I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Seems pretty simple to me. I'm with them. I'm gonna find a way to save her from that cabin. Let's talk about this princess. Okay.
Just be quick about it.
Okay. The only reason why she was even able to kill me last time is because I let her. She could barely hold a knife. How is she supposed to end the world? Who locked her in the basement and what is this place? I have that question.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Don't get so smart with me, bro. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? That's a good question.
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
I'm special. Is that
You're
really
the
your
only
final
person
answer?
capable of doing this.
Really?
Call it a prophecy, if that
Really?
helps. But it's just the way things are.
Really?
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
I know we're special.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here? Calling us special isn't going to make us friends, even if it did feel nice.
Even if it did.
Oh, believe
feel
me,
nice.
the last thing I want is for you and I to be friends. But I'm a professional, and I'm not going to let my dislike for you get in the way of helping you save the world.
Well, he said what he said. The only reason why she was able to kill me last time is because I let her. You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me? Ooh, I kind of like that answer.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but
It really
you're just
does.
going to have to take me at my word.
Not sure if I'm buying that.
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you. Maybe it's her beauty that threatens the world. Sure, it's her beauty. Why not? And before you ask, no, we can't just keep her down there. If you don't slay her, she's going to find a way out. It's unfortunate, I know, but it's just the way it is.
Alright, I guess that's all then.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Really now? Really now? I'm with them. I'm gonna find a way to save her, proceed to the camera. I'm just gonna proceed to the cabin. He doesn't need to know that I want to save her. Then he'll just,
A
complain more.
warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game.
There it goes.
It's your lies that can't be trusted.
Well,
Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this on Pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice.
Ooh, said what he said.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be
Oh my
stifled.
gosh, you sound
They must be expressed. Sure,
like a Disney prince
yeah,
from the
your passions are
1970s.
strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them.
Oof.
Some things are better kept quiet.
She.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Okay, guess we're gonna proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner.
Looks kind of nice.
The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall. This whole cabin is different than last time. Approach the mirror, take the blade into the basement. I'm just gonna enter the basement. We're not even gonna talk about all the other stuff. You're gonna ignore
The
the
door to the
mirror as long
basement
as
creaks
possible.
open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems
music.
welcoming in the dim firelight,
This music.
but it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft
that line
voice
is the
carries
same
up
no
the
matter
stairs.
what.
Hello? Is someone there?
He still sounds sweet.
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already.
Oh wow.
I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far.
Yeah.
You barely even know the princess.
That part.
We can still do right by her without all this
The
over-the-top
top
fawning.
fawning, yes.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
Question marks.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
Well,
You know she can't hear you, right?
wait, why? Oh, because the voice
She
inside
may
my
not
head.
be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, so deep.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Ooh, he said what he said.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing.
Dashing.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Apparently.
Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence.
Incontrovertible.
You've been here before.
SAT words out here, y'all.
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us.
Well,
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was
Technicalities,
self-defense. Our
yeah.
beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
that's true.
And you've
she did
died
apologize
before.
the whole time.
So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
Well,
I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
look at her smile.
Now,
You can't
hold
stab
on.
that.
If she
Look at her
actually
cute little
ended
face.
a world,
Come on
are
now.
you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her? We never saw a world end, and now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
Well,
Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
do your job. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? I do want to know the answer to that. They didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? Okay, let's ask this question.
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
No, I'm not into murder.
Did we?
Question marks?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our body. That's practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved.
She's so
and
cute.
She
I'm
made
sorry,
the choice to
didn't you want
free
me
us
to
of our
kill you?
misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
LOL.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
We're so skeptic. What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
That's normal. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body, and that was extremely unfair. Oof. Oof. Let's X that.
I don't know.
Did we end
Was
the
I
world?
supposed to have ended the world?
No.
Would that have made you happy?
Absolutely not.
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy.
I mean, she's really cute
My
right
heart
now.
melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
But just right now.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
That's it. I missed the confession part. No, I didn't want the world to end. Honestly, the world sucks. Oof. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. That is how
At
I
least you're
feel.
being honest. I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a nihilist.
Don't say it like that. I don't even know what that word means.
The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
Oh no, she's uncomfortable.
Me too. I don't care.
Dang.
She wasn't confused for long.
Sheesh.
If she doesn't care, then clearly she didn't end the world. It would take a great desire for evil to do something so inconceivable,
Fair.
and our dearest has not an ounce of cruelty within her.
Oh,
All is well, and it's high time we rescued our beloved.
He is so swift. Didn't bring the knife. Do I have to cut you out again? I'm sorry about what happened last time. I don't know if we should rat out the narrator or not. So let's just say this one. I didn't bring a knife.
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
Hello?
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Are you sure?
What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
Let's try it.
Why
Well,
are you two
try it.
arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
That's kind of true.
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel. No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted.
Oh, come on.
So go ahead and slay
You
her.
are way too thirsty for this angel, this beautiful princess to be slayed. And they're making me say it, so
If
let's
another
say it.
version of me was pushed to such drastic action, it was for
The
good
narrator
reason.
made me do it. The narrator made me do it.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Oh, you're so sweet. I like you.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
It is slightly unsettling.
That's because she's perfect.
She is on
Do you
her
think
way.
she has someone like him telling her what to do?
Oh, that's a good point.
She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
Well,
I think he's right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
fair. Alright, time to rescue the princess. We don't even have a choice to slay her.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Well,
I would if you had a weapon.
he said what he said.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths.
Not the
And if
Titanic.
you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Oh no.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you.
Oh
There's a
snap.
lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
Wow. Magic.
Shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
Sheesh.
I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
That's magical.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, happy ending.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful
Oh,
embrace.
hello.
Ugh.
How you doing?
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
That's awful.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love?
The power of love.
What do we do now?
I don't actually know. What do you want to do? We leave and then we have our whole lives to figure out what to do next. Huh? What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world? Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I mean, yeah.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Oh, sweetheart.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
Yeah.
You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
Oof.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Oh, she's a little bit too passive. Now I'm just like, are you real? Is any of this for real? I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to enter in the world? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave.
That sounds perfect.
I just want to leave.
The princess takes your hand,
Aww.
the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Aww.
I like to think that you do, actually.
I love this picture. It's so
Look, I have my
cute.
doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with.
Dang.
You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand.
This is beautiful.
Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
She's
And
beautiful.
What happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
Rude.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Power of love.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Well.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Mean.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
That part, me too. Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try it together. I think I've got this. Let's do it together.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door together.
Aww.
And the lock clicks and the door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Adorable.
I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade, that's right, there's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
No, I won't. You're not doing that. Take the blade and slay the princess. Wouldn't it be wild if you slayed her at this point? That'd be so rude and disrespectful.
You're enjoying this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
Aw, I love you too, buddy.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin. And then you step outside.
Look how beautiful she is, bro. This is a beautiful
A
picture.
happy ending at last.
Like, what are we mad about?
We did it! What should we do now?
Uh-oh. I don't like the music change.
Where did everything go?
I don't like the shift.
Where did he go?
Oh.
Oh, is he gone?
We stepped
I
outside
hadn't noticed.
and everything
I was
shifted.
too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Double yikes.
I'm cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
No.
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat
Not
worthy of a
pluck
princess.
them all. Also, we have feathers? Oh no! Not our beautiful princess. Give her back. You don't get the chance to make that jacket. Something has taken her away and has left you something else in her place. Hello?
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went. And I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator's gone. I think we're supposed to look at the mirror.
Right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing. I can't believe she was taken away from us. The nerve.
The nerve. The narrator's gone. I think it's supposed to look. Let's just go down the line if it lets us.
Does that mean the world ended?
Feels like
The
it.
villain vanquished. There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should. Yes, I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt.
What?
Right?
That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Why not? Ignore him? I don't have any other choice. Man, I should have stayed back when it asked me if I wanted to slay the princess. That would have been cool to see both endings. Oh well. The chance will come again. You approach the mirror. Since you silence as you reach for it, they're gone, but the mirror remains, and it's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. Yikes. You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Question marks. Proceed to the cabin? Wait, what? Again? You're at the cabin. Oh, sure.
Something finds me in the long quiet
Long
and brings
quiet.
me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Okay. Sure. What are you, the gift? The gift? The
Yes.
fragile vessel?
Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart.
I molded her?
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
What is going on? What are you? Is this the end of the world? That's my question.
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
I don't know, bro. This just feels a little sussy. Get her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you the one that sent me to the princess? Are you the one that trapped us here? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Perhaps then we'll know our freedom. So are we trapped or something? How much will I forget? Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? That's a good question.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
I was sent to save the princess out from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're gonna do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape. to remove.
Why are we being so deep, homie? You're being sigmatic. What are you going to do if I help you? I do want to know that.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
How many pieces of you do I have to find? How much will I forget? And what if I don't let you do this to me? Okay, maybe forget. How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
Well, that sounds tragic. Okay.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
I will remember you.
You won't.
Oh, dang! Ouch! Dang. Everything will start when you die. Well, Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Alright.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Double yikes. The end of the world, what are you talking about? You could say that maybe the only reason killing the princess seems kind of bad, doesn't it? Can't somebody else do this? That's
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
I wish I did, but I don't. Let's just go to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Apparently, he doesn't know what he's talking about.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
It'd be like that.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
What happens if we go in without the blade? Let's just do exactly what we did last time. See if there's any difference. Anyway,
The door to the basement
it did
creaks
send us back
open,
to chapter 1.
revealing a
There's no titles on the wall
staircase
this time.
faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Rude.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Maybe it's the same thing, because it did say
Don't
chapter
let
1,
it fool
but we
you.
went back.
It's all part of the
We already
manipulation.
did chapter 1?
You're
Question
playing
mark?
a
I'm
dangerous
confused.
game by coming here
Are we
unarmed.
redoing chapter 1? Question mark? Hi, just checking on you. I think I'm here to slay you. I'm here to save you. Just checking in. Just what
Good.
I said.
You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with
Skip. Do you think you can get me out of these chains? Let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Well, she didn't like that. What's your name? Sorry, I just can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it's a worth risk to take your word over the potential fate of the world. Go upstairs. Can't believe they've been keeping you down here like this. I'm getting you out of here. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna keep you locked away down here, at least for a little bit. Let's get to know each other better while I decide what to do. If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating and drinking? That's a good question.
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
You're not a human, bro.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. that's hardly relevant.
It's very relevant.
Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Right? Right? Right? I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked down here for a reason. It's fair.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason.
Hello?
I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation,
Fair.
right?
Fair.
You have all the explanation you need, and you should know better than to trust whatever she comes up with.
What are you gonna do if I let you out of here?
The princess hesitates before responding.
She doesn't know. She's been down here too long to have any idea of what she'd do in another life.
She knows what she'd do. She's just searching for whatever answer she thinks you want to hear.
You're so skeptic, bro.
Are you looking for the truth, or are you looking for the right answer? Because with the dynamic we have going on here, I don't think the specifics of what I do really matter.
Sassy.
It's not like you'd believe me.
Aww. I'm gonna keep you locked away. Can't trust you, this doesn't add up and it's not worth the risk. I don't wanna say I'm gonna get you out of here. And the nerds will be mad at me for saying this. Oh. That was weird. I don't think you're actually dangerous. I wanted to see it for yourself. I'm still not sure what to believe. I'm starting to think this is true.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
I think.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
I've been down here for so long.
That's sad.
That's... How long has she been locked away?
Good question.
Did they tell you how I'm supposed to end the world?
Nope. I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have a reason for keeping that information secret from me. No, which is why I don't think you're actually dangerous.
Sooner or later, you'll learn to trust me. Hopefully it won't be too late when you finally come around.
Nani.
Thank you for believing me. Now, can you help me get out of here?
I'll see what I can do. I have a few more questions before we leave.
There's going to be plenty of time to chat after I'm free, but okay. What do you want to know?
I won't kill you, but I can't just set you free. It's too risky. What if you stay for a while and just keep me company? Maybe everyone could be happy. I'm gonna keep you locked away down here. I'm sorry. Okay, let's... I won't kill you.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Oh. Yikes.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
I don't like her tone.
But if you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
I don't like her tone.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Okay, we're getting her out of here.
You can't be serious.
I don't like her tone.
Thank you. Thank you. You won't regret this, I
don't
promise.
like that she had a little moment right there. That was a
You're
little
making
uncomfortable.
a huge mistake.
No, I think you're doing the right thing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Nah, shorty.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm gonna check upstairs. Oh, these are both choices we did. You can at least find something to break your free. I don't think I'll be able to get upstairs.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Not any way I know of.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
With what?
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance.
If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Try the door, return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
Break the
This would have been
chairs,
so
lady,
much
break the
easier if you'd
chains.
just taken the blade like you were supposed to.
Well,
Easier for whom?
oh no. So last time we saved the princess. I guess this time we slay her, but then she's gonna start being really angry at us. We save her again. I don't know what good that'll do. Well, she killed us last time we chose to save her here, so I don't know what saving her again will do.
Fine. Against your better judgment. No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high.
I can't warn her this time. I have to slay the princess. Well,
Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you to the end.
sorry, princess. Guess we gotta do it.
You bring the blade down to strike at the princess's heart. But she's fast. She
Look at her
ducks to the
face.
floor,
She
your
is
blade narrowly
angry.
grazing her
Look at this.
backside. Slaying her won't be easy now that she's free.
We could have gotten out of here together. Were you just lying to me this whole time?
Oh, now she's angry.
I don't know what's come over you, but if I have to kill you, then I'll kill you. Do you think I need both of my arms to do that?
I don't know what you need, girl.
She pounces on you with the same animal ferocity she used to tear through her arm.
Oh no.
But you have a weapon. You raise the blade, digging it under her ribs, aiming directly for the heart.
Oh no. It's getting
It's
really
not enough to
violent
stop
really
her.
quick.
You feel her claws in your throat, then her teeth, somehow sharp enough to pull apart your flesh and sinew with ease.
Oh, I need help.
You collapse to the floor, your body unresponsive as your blood pools on the ground
Oh
beneath you.
no.
She stares down at your ravaged form, eyes shining in the darkness.
Oh no.
Dress stained in red as her blood and yours both seep into the fabric.
Oh no. Look at those eyes.
If we're lucky, the wound you managed to inflict will be enough to at least delay her escape from this place. If we're very lucky, it will kill her before she can reach the outside world.
It can't just end like this, right?
Looks like it might.
As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. I'm sorry, but it's over.
I think next time we might go straight for the kill.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Fun. Chapter 2, The Witch. Ooh.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It's the end of the world as we know it. I already slew the princess. Sure, she also killed me, but I definitely got her. Why am I here again?
I can assure you that you didn't slay her and that she didn't kill you. People don't just spring back to life after dying.
Apparently
The two of
do.
us are meeting for the very first time.
Alright.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Alright.
Brilliant. We need to keep our cards close to our chest, and I'm not sure we can trust
The
him.
opportunist, hello?
You know I can hear you, right? It's
Yeah.
going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. Did I say I'm not sure we can trust him? Slip of the tongue, bit of the old brain fog. I meant to say that we should probably head over to the cabin and slay that princess. We already know we can't trust her, so let's get on with the show.
That part. That's where I'm at with it. Let's assume telling the truth. We already said that. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Don't worry. You can trust us to get the job done.
Alright, bet. Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a
hello?
mess of
It looks
twisted
completely
roots. The
different.
walls a chaotic weave of knotted wood that, almost as if by accident, just happened to resemble a room. The floor is damp and earthy, and the only furniture of note is a slab of mud in the shape of a shelf, with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Do this right? Still questionable. Take the blade. You didn't say anything with the mirror on the wall. Approach the mirror to the basement. I wonder what happens if we go in when it's like this, with no weapon.
No blade. I hope you know what you're getting us into.
I don't know. I'm curious, though.
It'll always be here if we need it.
Right.
Sure, that was also true last time and we still died, but we definitely know what we're doing this time.
I mean, apparently we're immortal, so why not? Let's just see how many different ways she can kill us.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase dug into the muddy earth below. The ceiling is thick with roots that hang like locks of tangled hair. The weak starlight from the cabin windows behind you can barely penetrate the gloom here, only illuminating the edges of an opening below. It shines in the darkness like some kind of massive maw, waiting to swallow you up into the earth. The air smells of dirt and copper. It's thick and wet, as if your lungs are being coated in mud with each intake of breath.
Oh, yucky yuck.
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice skitters up
I feel like
from
that's the
below.
one line he says the same way every time.
Something nasty finds itself on my stairs.
Nasty, huh?
Come on down. Don't be scared. I probably won't bite.
Oh no, this is the evil font. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Silence, I see. Don't think I've forgotten about you. I recognized the sound of your nervous little footsteps as soon as they came into my home. I know who you are, and I remember what you've done.
See, now she got like angry.
She must have you confused with someone else.
I couldn't
She
not
seems
do it.
friendly enough. Maybe we can talk our way out of this whole situation.
Well,
You can't. Unless you slay her right away, she's going to break free and end the world. There's no reasoning with what she is.
okay.
Look, I'm just throwing ideas out there. I like to think out loud. I'm the kind of guy who likes a discussion.
Not
Don't we
the
want
kind
to
of
hear
guy
what
who
everyone
likes
has to
to
say before
discuss?
making any big decisions?
Oh my goodness, that's hilarious.
Do you want to hear what everyone has to say? Or do you just want to hear yourself talk?
Oof.
You need to stop lingering. Your task is to slay the princess, not endlessly debate about what to do with the princess.
LOL.
Fine, fine. You're the boss.
Apparently.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, look at her.
You
She looks
descend the
completely
basement
different.
steps,
She got a tail
entering
now.
the dark room below.
Hello?
You
Why
can
does she
just
have a
make out the
tail?
shape of the princess in the gloom. She's huddled against the far wall, her eyes bright and glaring from amid the thick roots.
We're in a tree.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back. Fine, I'll play along for now. What do you want?
You made a comment back in the woods about having been here before. Now she's acting like the two of you already know each other.
Because we do, bro.
Oh no. You've already been here, haven't you?
Yes, indeedy, daddy.
That's pretty sharp. How'd you figure that one out?
Oof.
Call it deductive reasoning. Well, you seem to be great at it.
Dang, the opportunist is
So,
like down his
you
throat,
really
bro.
don't remember us, do you? No, I don't. But you and the princess clearly have a shared reality, even if I'm not a part of it. I won't waste time fighting you on something that's clearly true.
Yeah.
I'm just glad we could put all this behind us.
Oh, Lord.
Is it all behind us? Just focus on the task at hand. I don't care if you've been here before, and I don't care if you think you'll go somewhere else after this. My world is on the line right now, so I'd appreciate it if you would take this seriously and slay
I
her.
could take it seriously, but I don't. I really don't.
Let's chat her up a bit first.
Let her
Maybe
kill us
we
100
can find a
times.
middle
So entertaining.
ground where everyone's happy.
Probably not.
Don't talk to her. You're just going to make things more difficult than they have to be.
Well, I seem to remember you having a tongue.
Oof. Ooh, can I choose silence the whole time? There is no silence option. Darn. I was about to really give her the silent treatment. Let's just say sorry. That's the first thing we should say out of our mouth.
Ooh, smart. Let's apologize. Get us back on the right foot.
Yeah.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that nice? You're such a gracious little monster.
Hey.
If you're sorry, then let me out of here. Prove it.
Okay, cool. Let's get you out of here then. Get the sense you're not happy with me. I doubt last time you didn't. If anyone here shouldn't be trusted, it's you. I don't trust you. Not enough to fear you. Definitely not enough to get close to you. I'm leaving. Bye. Hello. Why do you have a negative feeling that you're going to stab me in the back if I help you out of here? That part.
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them?
No. I'm just trying to be careful.
But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Oh, good. That's good to know.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event.
Oh, Lord.
She needs us to get out of here. We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do.
I think she'll
You
still
won't
kill
be
us.
fine because destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember? Even
Allegedly.
if that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's going to stab us in the back. I think that depends on your definition of words like stab, and in the back.
Oh,
She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing.
This is a lot of hypotheticals here.
See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
I get the sense you're not happy with me. I doubt last time you didn't. Look, I know things got messy last time, but I think there's something bigger going on. Both of us work. We should team up. Ooh, I like it.
I suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you? All right. I suppose I could team up. I need a way out after all. And unfortunately, you're the only one I have.
Seems
yeah,
to
I
me
thought
like
that.
she's offering a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Yeah,
We should take it.
I agree.
Do you know what the word mutually means? Because it sounds to me like she's offering an arrangement that benefits her and her alone.
Well, I do get the sense you're not happy with
Is
me.
that a joke? Do you think a joke will charm my trust back? You'll have to try harder than that.
Yikes. Can't you get out of those chains on your own? Didn't stop you last time. Okay, yes, say that.
Oh, of course. They're nothing to me.
The princess grins as the chains fall from
Hello?
her wrist.
Hello?
She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That sneaky little...
I'm confused.
A woman after my own heart, really. She knows how to hold her cards close
How
to
the
her
heck?
chest. This is why she can't just be abandoned here. If left to her own devices, she'll find a way out. Now stop her.
How? Okay, let's leave. Oh. Okay, let's leave.
Yes, let's.
Oh.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she are face to face.
I don't have a blade, so she can't be mad at me, right?
She never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to
Her
face.
crown changes every time.
She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see what you'll do now that she's within arm's reach.
Nothing.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best if I follow.
Alright, bro, but if you kill me, I'm
no,
killing
we
you
can't have
upon
that. If
entry next
anyone is
time.
going to turn their back
If
on
you
anyone
stab
else,
me, I'm just gonna
she's
kill
going
you
to turn
straight
her
up
back
next time.
on us. It shouldn't matter who leads and who follows. We're working together here.
Are we? She look like a little muskrat. I don't know if I trust her.
Well, if it doesn't matter, then she can go first. We may be in this together, but that doesn't mean we have to trust her. Somebody has to go first, and it might as well be us. We're the ones who broke her trust last time.
Yeah. It's okay if she stabs us, we'll
We're
just start
talking a
over.
lot about trusting someone who, by her very definition, cannot be trusted. I don't know how many more warnings I have to dole out, but if you help her out of here, you're going to regret it.
I don't know about that. You first. Step onto the stairs. No, let's go.
That's right. You're the one who's going first. Don't worry, I'll be right behind you watching every single thing you do.
Okay, mommy.
That's exactly what I'm worried about.
No, it's fine. If she kills us, we'll just start over. It's okay.
You
Death
step
is
onto the
imminent.
stairs and begin your ascent from the basement. The princess follows close on your heels, perhaps even a little closer than you'd like.
Getting up close
You're only
and
saying that
personal.
because you want us to feel nervous. I do want those things, but I want them for a good reason. I don't need you to trust me for my sake, because I already know that I'm right.
Oof.
This is for you. Can we walk backwards up the stairs? I think that's the smarter idea. She can't sneak in and attack if we're facing her. No. The stairs are a bunch of overgrown roots. You'll trip and hurt yourself. But the princess is silent as you both continue the climb, and in no time at all, the upstairs of the cabin is within reach. Isn't that a relief? We're fine. Nothing happened. You're not even going to wait until you're through that door to proudly claim your victory, are you?
Well,
What did you just say that? I think we know why.
I'm confused.
You feel something dig into your shoulder, sharp and piercing.
No.
The
What
princess
the
clawing
heck?
at
How
you
dare
and
she?
pulling you down with her full weight.
What the frick? No, I'm killing you next
As you
time.
tumble back down the
Nope.
uneven
I'm
stairs,
straight up
your
killing
body
you
and
next
hers
time.
crashing against the unyielding wooden
I'm
roots
killing you.
until
That's
finally
it.
you both
I tried to
separate
be
with
nice.
a bone-shaking thud against the basement floor.
Nope.
You feel something pop.
Nope.
The princess lands against the far wall, gasping
was
as she
in her
struggles to
nature.
recover from the impact. You're still in shock, trying to get a hold of yourself. She grins as you continue to remain exactly where you are, cackling derisively as she watches you realize that you won't be getting up. Wait, why won't we be getting up? I'm afraid your back is broken.
My back is broken.
One unlucky fall is all it takes, really, and you had several.
Hello?
You know what? I'll say it. That sucks. I don't like having a broken back. We were going to help her. Why? Why did she do that?
Because she petty.
It's what I would have done. Have you considered not being like that?
Did you consider
Of
not
course
being
not.
like
It's
that?
what keeps us alive.
LOL.
And yet here we are, paralysed and stuck with someone who hates us in the basement of a remote cabin.
Yikes.
You must have known this was coming. The arrogance of turning your back to me after everything you've done.
I mean, if I told you to go first, you wouldn't have trusted me, so... Can't get up, you broke my back. What the heck was that for? I was trying to help you out of here. We're never gonna get out those stairs, were we? Could have gotten out of here if we just trusted each other. That's true.
Why would I ever trust you? Your hands have spilled my blood. And knowing that, you should never have trusted me either. You should have known I would never walk hand in hand with a loathsome thing like you.
Yikes.
By our very natures, only one of us could make it upstairs unscathed. Someone had to make the first move. Better me than you.
Yikes, McGikes.
See, this is why I wanted her to go first. I had this whole little scheme planned.
Really?
Once
I
she
should've
passed by
saved.
the table upstairs, I'd have said, now pick up the blade and stab her in the back.
I'll do it next time.
And then you'd say something like, wow, that's an amazing idea that I never saw coming. Thanks for looking out for us.
Oh my goodness.
And then you would have done it and we wouldn't be stuck down here with a broken back.
LOL.
There's just one problem with that.
Oh?
And what's that? She was clearly planning to betray us.
That's true.
And if she was in front of us, she would have gotten to the blade first.
Also true.
Ugh, you're right, aren't you? I thought this whole thing was ironclad, but really it was doomed from the start, wasn't it?
I think so.
The princess's body twitches as she tries to get up.
Huh?
Ho ho ho! So she's got it as bad as us.
Oh, because we both fell.
Something inside me is broken. Isn't that a cruel twist of the knife? Isn't that so funny?
I'm not laughing. Hello?
She eyes you with intensity, silence falling between you for a long moment as her gaze travels up and down your battered form.
Are we both just gonna lay here broken?
Seems I'm not the only one, though.
Wait, are we both just stuck here?
Dang.
Certainly seems that way. What a way to go. But look on the bright side. In all this chaos, you may have actually managed to deliver a lethal wound. World could be saved after all.
Wow, that's all you care about.
We're going to die together. Isn't that a lovely treat? I wonder how long it'll take. Maybe I'll get to watch the worms lick your bones clean.
Ew.
Is that really what's going to happen?
Hope not.
Hello? Are you still there?
Oh,
What happens next?
hello? Oh no, he doesn't respond.
I think he's gone.
Oh, we got another ending.
Something strange is twisting this place out of shape. I wasn't feeling much of anything, but now I feel cold.
Yeah. Hello? Ooh, she got yeeted again. But you didn't get the chance to respond and you never will. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. Ooh. Let's just say that.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now.
Yikes.
You better watch your back. You can't get rid of me that easy.
I'm not trying to get rid of you, buddy. You're trying to disappear on your own. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone. Again. Mirror always makes them leave, but you see what's in it. It's you. You've grown. Hello? I'm grown? You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Oh, snap. Time to have a talk with our therapist. You're at the cabin. Approach.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
Oh? Okay.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Okay. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? That's a good question.
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
I don't like all them hands grabbing your body though. What does it feel like to change like this? Good question.
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all over, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
Dude, my brain
I
can't handle
cannot
it.
tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
I cannot handle it.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm gonna kill you, right? I'm not gonna say that. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can't I do the same things as I've done before? Yes.
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. You've been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Why? Oof. What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? Ooh.
This one is hope, marred by bitterness. She could see the end of the tunnel, and the door was closed on her. She will make for a righteous and weathered heart. Do not mourn her. She is finally on the other side.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. That's true.
The vessels are a weave of emotion at odds with themselves, but they are only perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
What if I don't want to bring you any more vegetables? What if I just wait here forever? Ready to go back. Attack the entity? Destroy your body? I didn't even know these were options. Why would you attack the entity?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Okay, I'm ready to go back, I guess.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Question marks ahead. Okay.
We will meet again.
Boom. Everything goes dark and you die. All too familiar of a feeling. Bring the witch to her. Oof. Alright. Last time.
You're on a path
Last
in the
one
woods,
for this time.
and at the end of that path
And
is
then
a
we'll
cabin.
do another video.
And in the basement of that
Or we
cabin
just keep going until we
is
get
a
all the endings.
princess.
This
You're
will be the
here
last
to
one for this
slay
video.
her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Let's just go. Don't even bother giving
You
it the
make your
time of
way
day.
up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Alright.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Let's just like straight up kill her. Because like, I mean, we could be nice again, but it cuts us off from doing what we did before. But I guess let's keep going until there's no more cutoffs, I guess. Yeah, let's wait till next time. Let's do non-violent route this whole time, this whole video. No blade this whole video.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp.
I guess
A
next
hint
video
of rot filter.
we'll grab the blade every time, but we'll always drop it. Did you say hi? Well, she didn't talk to me, so she's gonna
Good.
say this.
You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes
She
with the
looks so
princess.
innocent, but I
There's a
know it's
heavy
not true.
chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the
Chain looks
basement.
thicker.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Hold on, suck up it first. I don't have an option. Okay.
Okay.
What's your name? And the only thing about you. If all I know, you're locked down here for a reason. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here? I don't know. Think you like delay. Sorry, but I can't trust you. Let's do the top one, I guess.
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if Your Royal Highness is too formal.
Oh,
Is Princess her name or her title?
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
What if it's both? Could you
Princess,
imagine being named
princess.
Princess?
I'm sick. So Princess is your name. I don't think she knows her name.
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like.
Are you actually a princess? It's a nice tiara you got there.
I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully, you're starting to see that she can't be trusted. Go back upstairs, get the blade, and slay her before it's too late.
I don't know anything about you. Probably know you locked up here for a reason. I can't trust you. This doesn't add up, and it isn't worth the risk to take your word over a potential fate of the world. It really wants me to go back upstairs to get that blade. Let's just ask her. I was sent here to slay you. I honestly think you're dangerous, but I wanted to see you for myself, so not sure what to believe. I'm starting to think it's true. Something about you doesn't feel right. Ooh.
Would everything feel right about you if you were locked away in a hole by yourself for as long as you can remember?
Oh. Look at her. She looks so offended.
Just how long has she been down here?
So, did they tell you why I'm supposed to be so dangerous?
No. What are you gonna do if I let you out of here? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have their reasons. No, I don't think you're dangerous. Remain silent. Ooh, silence.
They haven't shared a thing, have they? All they've done is point a finger.
Whoa, you've
At the
killed
end
me.
of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. I don't trust that. And I don't think you do either, or you wouldn't have come down here to talk.
Well,
She has a point. We're talking like this for a reason.
truth.
So this shouldn't be about what I'd do if I got out of here, or me saying the right thing to convince you to save me. This is about how messed up this whole situation is. This is my life we're talking about.
No, she getting sassy.
Do you really think I can even end the world? Why would I even want to?
Look at her voice. She sounds so like,
We both know that if there's people we can't trust in this situation, it's whoever locked me down here.
Oh,
And it's
snap.
whoever sent you here.
Oh, snap.
And those two groups are probably one and the same.
Oh, snap. She getting somewhere. She getting somewhere.
Don't let her turn the tables here. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
Subjugating, that's a big word. I won't kill you, but I can set you free. It's too late to you. I'm gonna lock you away. I'm sorry, but it's too much risk. I've done these already, and the other ones I don't agree with, so I don't even know what to do. Let's see this.
That seems like a pretty good compromise.
I don't think I could bear being down here that much longer.
Fair.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
So I'm the only one who liked that idea.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way
Oh,
out of
she
here.
switched on me.
It would make it easier for both of us if you'd help.
Nope. Nope, I'm gonna get
But
the
if
blade.
you don't, I can promise that you'll regret that decision.
Nope, I'm getting the blade. I'm getting the blade.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Nope, she flipped on me. Look at those eyes. Lock her in the basement. Okay, let's get you out of here. Retrieve the blade.
Thank you.
She
You
twisted
turn
on me.
back to the stairs, intent on retrieving the blade in the
Intent.
cabin.
Is she gonna stop me?
Where are you going? You can't just leave me
No,
here.
you switched on me, bro. I'm
Fine.
gonna go.
Turn your back on me. But it won't be long before I slip these chains. And once I'm out of here, there will be hell to pay for leaving me behind.
Oh, no.
Slip these chains? She can't, right? She needed our help to get out of here. But do you hear the conviction in her voice?
I don't think
I
she's
don't think she's bluffing.
She has to be bluffing, but hurry.
Alright,
You
bro,
rush up to the first floor, grabbing the blade, both yours and the world's only possible salvation.
Straight to Slay.
Okay, if we're sure about this decision, I'll support it. I suppose we have a world to save after all.
Just no more talking. Let's just stabby,
You
stabby,
slowly
jabby,
creep
jabby.
down the basement stairs. It's quiet. Where the princess
Oh,
sat only a moment
hello?
ago, there's only a severed arm.
I need
Its
help.
cooling flesh still chained to the wall,
I need help.
and she is nowhere to be seen.
I need help.
Is it
I'm
just me?
scared.
Or did this room get a lot bigger?
Hello? I think we got off on the rough floor. Did we start over? She lost her arm. I'm locking her down there and letting her bleed out. Let's finish
Your
this.
eyes dart to the corners of the room. You don't see her.
Where is she?
Well, let's go. Alright.
You close the door behind you. Almost magically, its locks immediately click into place. Maybe they'll open if you finish the job.
Maybe? Okay, narrator. Come on now, let's just get this over with.
I can wait. I'm very patient.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that energy at all. Alright, let's wait. Let's wait her
You
out.
do your best to patiently wait her out,
No, we're gonna wait her out.
but eventually, exhaustion starts to set in.
Come on, wake up. We can't fall asleep down here.
Keep waiting.
You wait for as long as you can,
Because I feel like as soon
pushing
as I
yourself
move,
to
she's gonna
stay
jump
awake
us.
and stay vigilant. But you can't outwait someone who's been waiting for as long as she remembers.
Oh no, so we fall asleep either way.
You barely even realize that you've started to drift off.
Oh no.
Pain tears you from your sleep.
Dang,
The princess
so
is
even
upon
if
you,
I move or
ripping
not,
into
I
your
get
flesh,
killed.
unnaturally sharp
Oh,
teeth and
come
claws severing
on.
arteries and digging into organs.
Come on.
There's nothing to be done. You're already half gone.
Oh, come on.
It can't just end like this.
We're going straight to murder
Right.
next episode.
As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the
I'm
reality
gonna
of
listen
what's
to the
happened.
narrator the whole time next time.
I'm sorry, but it's over.
Bleed
Everything
out
goes
and we
dark,
die.
and you die.
Of course. Of freaking course. The beast. Oh, no, not the beast.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I feel like we die the first part no matter what we choose. There's no... She's going to kill me again. Yeah.
Again? People don't die twice. You haven't even met the princess, and I hardly think she'd be capable of killing someone as skilled and courageous as yourself.
No, she could do it.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's
Multiple
best to keep
times.
it that way.
Multiple times.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then something else must have trapped us here. You're not trapped here. Nobody's forcing you to do anything,
Yes,
though
you
the only
are.
sensible thing for you to do right now is march up to that cabin and slay the princess.
Okay, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do.
A
March up
warning
and kill her.
before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Does a cat lie to a cornered mouse when it plays with its freedom? Or is it just acting out its nature? I don't see why that matters. A lie's a lie, and if anything, she's the one who's cornered. She could have gotten out of there whenever she wanted to.
That's true.
We should trust nothing that she tells us,
That's
only what we
true.
hear and smell.
That's true. I agree with the hunted.
That's a very roundabout way of saying that you should listen to me and take this seriously.
Yeah, it's kind of where I'm at with it.
Maybe.
Sure. Let's do it. Let's listen to him. See what happens.
The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated. It feels like no one has lived here for a long time, wind rushing in through cracks and holes in the wooden walls. The only furniture of note is a termite-eaten table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I feel like we should take it, because I was trying to go the whole episode not taking it. But I feel like, well, maybe we shouldn't take it. Because he's hunted. He's hunted, and he's like, oh, we should kill her. But if the narrator drops the blade to us, what do you
No
say?
steel claw. Do you think we can talk our way out of this?
I don't think she wants to talk.
I know, but I
I
want to see what
guess
happens.
we'll just have to trust that we made the right call. It'll still be here if we need it.
Yep, let's see what happens.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what's left of an old wooden staircase. It's still sturdy enough that you can make your way down in one piece, though you'll have to be mindful of holes. The air seeping up from below is oddly warm and wet,
Ew,
as
not
if you're
warm and
descending into a
wet.
jungle. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. She growls up the stairs.
Uh-oh.
I can smell you.
Uh-oh.
She sounds almost feral,
I'm pretty sure she
Impatient.
is.
or maybe eager.
Oh, yikes.
You carefully make your way down the stairs.
What we got this time?
The last step gives way to the damp earth
hello?
floor of a starlit pit.
Is she
The
actually a
walls are
beast?
obscured by an impenetrable darkness,
Hello?
giving the illusion that the room might stretch on forever.
This is new.
You brush against the wide leaves of plants that surround you on all sides, seemingly the only living things that occupy this strange underground wilderness.
What the nani?
The jungle is pressing in on us, hiding her from view. She could be anywhere.
I see her tail. Hello?
You see only a flash of the princess before she scurries away into the
Oh,
underbrush,
no.
dragging her heavy chain behind
Oh,
her.
no.
Remember, she's just a
She
princess.
is not just a princess in this instance.
She is certainly not just a princess.
Hello?
You're not helping. It doesn't matter what she is.
It only matters what she does.
What the nani?
Her shining eyes appear between the leaves, staring hungrily at you from the darkness.
Uh-oh.
I can hear your heart pounding from the bottom of the stairs,
Not
fledgling.
hungrily.
You're right to be terrified. I'm so much more than you.
Oh.
A shiver rushes up your spine and pulls you upright. The air's shifting. She's getting ready to pounce. Move, now.
Move where? Where, exactly? Don't you hear that clinking of chains again? We're fine. You're about to attack me, aren't you? I can see right through you. Oof. We don't have to kill each other, you know that, right? Ooh, I like that one.
There's a shift in the humid air, and something enormous
Oh.
lunges from the shadows, her maw unhinged and dripping,
I
her
should've
eyes
moved.
fierce and full of hunger. She is too quick to outrun, too nimble to outmaneuver, too determined to overpower. This is her domain. You are
Dang,
devoured.
I died fast
Guess
this
that's
time.
it then, isn't it?
Sheesh.
Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't it.
I'm still
You're in
alive.
a dark and caustic place. A thick, fibrous lining constricts around you, its slick surface
Not
impossible
me in
to
her
grip.
belly, that's
Your
gross.
hands scrabbling uselessly at your surroundings as they compress in on you.
Ew.
Your lungs can barely expand in such a tiny space. Not that the humid, finite air grants you more than a few shallow breaths at
That's
a time.
nasty.
You spoke when you needed to act.
I'm sorry, mommy.
Liquid pooling beneath you starts to
Oh,
seep into your skin.
no.
You itch, then sting, then burn as the acid begins its slow work.
Oh no.
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't let me. You belong down there, it screamed at me. The world is better off without you in it.
Poetic.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins to move, her thundering footfalls twisting you helplessly about. Your skin protests as the corrosive liquid sloshes around you, but there will be no respite for you in sight.
That's disgusting.
The burning grows stronger, and you can feel layers of you being peeled away.
That's awful.
But you don't belong down here. You came from somewhere else. You came from out there. So I consumed your dead heart.
Okay, so next time we're
And I
gonna move
carried
for
it in my
sure. Tola
throat.
said.
And I draped what was left of you on my back. And I threw myself against that door.
She stops, her muscles tensing around you, and through the muffling layers of her flesh, you hear the whine of straining metal. And with a pop, she lurches forward, your body lurching right along with her.
The word lurch is gross.
Her chains. She's loose.
But even then, it denied me freedom. You cannot fool me by draping yourself in decay. I know your true nature, and it is suffering.
Gravity pulls at you as you're hefted upwards, the distant creaking of ancient wooden steps barely audible over the thudding of the princess's heart.
And then it was gone, and I was here. A new enclosure, a nicer cage, but still a prison.
That's deep.
I learned from my wounds. You're alive now. We can leave together.
Wait, what?
Does that work? Could she free herself if we're alive in here?
That's kind of gross.
Do you really need me to give you a definitive answer for you to understand that the situation is grim? Stop her. Do something.
Like what, bro?
We don't have steel, but we have tooth and claw. Tear through her before we are her.
Can you talk to the cabin? You could have asked me before swallowing me alive. I have a steel claw. I can use it to hurt you. Claw and bite. Fine, you can leave. You can leave, just let me go. Wait for death? Hello?
I understand it, and it understands me. Talking is for those who don't know how to listen.
Let me go?
Oh, can I?
The click of what you presume to be a door ripples through the layers of suffocating flesh.
Oh my.
That wasn't so hard.
Oh my.
You feel her take another massive step.
Free a creature
then
while
another.
under extreme
And then-
duress. Oh, nice.
And then... It's gone quiet, hasn't it?
Uh-oh. Oh! You can feel a churning of forms around you and then a wet tumbling before you're ejected to a place that is nowhere at all. Oh! We got disappeared with her this time. That's wild. We were inside of her.
I guess I don't need you to be a part of me. How lucky for you.
Ew, what is she right now?
This place is cold.
Oh, so she still gets swallowed up either way. Okay. Before you can say anything to her, she's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
No.
And is that a mirror? Why is it here?
Noises are definitely
Why
cringe.
now?
She is very creepy. Of course you're scared. It's the end of you, not for me. Let's just like not taunt them. Let's just go. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach toward the mirror. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you see what's in it. Have I grown again? You've withered. Ew. You find yourself in a long quiet. Again. Up, here comes the opera music. Look at that body. Look at that body, yaddy yaddy. You're at the cabin.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction.
Yeah, you are.
A
Look
mass
at
of
that.
tides ebbing and
What is
flowing
this?
all at
What
once
is
in more
this?
directions than my attention can bear to hold.
What is this
To
creature?
look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
It can't be a contradiction. Contradictions don't exist. Hello? How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
The brilliant contours of my soul? Okay, Dr. Seuss. Doesn't matter how many times I go back, at least one of us always hurts. At least one of us always hurts the other one. Doesn't that change you? Doesn't that make you worse?
It changes me, but it doesn't make me worse, nor does it make me care for you any less. Does it make you
Weird.
worse? Do you resent me?
I mean, I'm kind of annoyed that you keep killing me, bro. Looking like I am Groot up in here. Like, what is going on? If anything, it makes me like you more. I don't know what that says about me. Oh, it's also distance. As soon as I'm near you. Ooh. I've never been one with another. It's when all the stop. Yeah.
It will, in time. But you still have a ways to go before we are done. Know that I hold no malice for you.
Are you sure? Because the way you be attacking my face feels a little different, you know?
This one is consumed by instinct. A predator pushing those around her to adapt. She will make for a bold heart. She wishes me to devour you, to make you a part of myself. But she is only a voice. Do not mourn her,
I
for
won't.
she is part of something greater.
I'm not gonna mourn somebody trying to eat me alive. Hello? Have you figured out what you want when we're finished? Ooh, that's a good question.
The desires of my multitude thrive in endless competition with themselves, but none of them rise above their dance to influence me. I yearn for what I have always yearned for, our awakening. Other
Awakening?
desires shrink in the light of knowing you and knowing me.
You know what happens when we leave the worlds behind?
My perspectives are shadowed. You have seen what I have seen, just as I have seen what you have seen.
Okay.
The angles of my vantage do not offer me hidden truths, and my attention is turned inward, except when you are here with me. Perhaps this will change when our work is done.
Question mark upon question mark. I don't want to go back anymore. I just want to stay here forever if I have to. Let's see what she says.
If you need time, then I will wait with you.
Oh, she said you're going back either way. Continue to wait forever. There is no waiting forever. Sure.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever?
Hello?
Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
Such a weird
If you
way
close
to
that
talk.
box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side
Interesting.
until you're ready to return to mine.
Hello? What the crap? The game just closed. And I never saved. Did it just crash? Because I said I wanted to wait here forever? Bro. That's some creepy, scary, uncomfortable-ish right there, bro. She said, oh, you want to wait forever? Bet. Let me know when you're ready to continue the game. Oh, what the nani? Okay then, well I guess we're done for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time, I guess. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.